Excuse me.
Okay, guys, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the overpopulation of the world. I've put the world population clock up here. Can I get you to write that number down? That number right there, 112,420. 112,420. Okay. So have you ever had to get into a crowded elevator and wait impatiently to get let off on your floor? Well, the way the world population is increasing, that's the way future generations are going to feel about the planet Earth. I'm going to give you some quick statistics about population growth. So, according to Max Roser, 200 years ago, there was less than 1 billion people living on the Earth. According to UN calculations, there are over 7 billion of us now. You can see it. Between 1900 and the year 2000, the increase in the world's population was 3 times greater than during the previous history of humanity. An increase of 1.5 billion to 6.1 billion in just 100 years. Also, according to the Department of Economic and Social Affairs, the current world population of 7.6 billion is expected to reach 8.6 billion in the year 2030. In the year 2050, there's going to be 9.8 billion of us. In the year 2100, there's going to be 11.2 billion people on this earth. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the world, how the world's being overpopulated, and the effects it's having on the environment and society. I've been interested in how the world is being overpopulated for many years now. I've read a lot of articles on it, and I've done extensive research. You may not realize it, but overpopulation is already affecting society, and it is a massive threat to future generations. If you have children or grandchildren, their lives are going to be drastically changed as you see things today. Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about overpopulation and how it is leading to the depletion of natural resources, degradation of the environment, and leading to major health issues in society. First, I'd like to talk to you about how overpopulation is depleting natural resources. Natural resources are minerals or substances such as minerals, forest, water, fertile land that occur in nature and can be used for economic gain. Oil, coal, and water are 3 major natural resources that are in danger of being depleted. According to Jim Molotov, every day we permanently remove 32 billion gallons of water from our aquifers that is replenished by natural resources every day. This is the equivalent to the water that flows through the mouth of the Mississippi River every day. Aquifers are deposits of fresh drinking water that we tap into by drilling wells. Now that I've talked about overpopulation and the effects of resources, natural resources, I'd like to talk about how it is affecting the environment. The increase in population is degrading the environment and is leading to global warming. Global warming is a gradual increase of overall temperature of the Earth's atmosphere, attributed to greenhouse effects caused by increasing levels of carbon dioxide. Overpopulation is also causing deforestation and depletion of natural habitats for thousands of animals. According to the World Wildlife Fund, we're losing 18.7 million acres of farmland, of forest annually. That's equivalent to 27 soccer fields every minute. And according to Deborah Rich, too many measures indicate that the great mass of us burning fossil fuels, gobbling up natural resources, and generating toxic trash is overburdening our life support ecosystem. In the North Pacific Ocean, swirling plastic fragments now outweigh plankton 46 to 1. And 1 in 4 mammals is threatened with extinction. Now that I've talked a little bit about the effects of overpopulation on the Earth, I'd like to talk about overpopulation and the effects of society. Overpopulation is going to have a major effect on health of society. Think about it, there's 7.6 billion people in the world today. In the year 2100, there's going to be 11.2 billion people. That's an increase of 3.6 billion people in 81 years. How will the world produce enough food to feed all these people? Well, we better hope we get some smart people out of the 3.6 billion that we're going to make. And all those people are also going to need land to live on. That means less farmland to produce food. According to the Global Alliance for Improved Nutrition, 2 billion people in the world suffer from various forms of malnutrition. Malnutrition is also an underlying cause of 2.6 million children deaths each year. If it's 2.6 million deaths at 7.5 billion, imagine what it's going to be like when we get up past 11 billion people. Also think about it, can you imagine 3.6 billion more people driving cars that are spitting out carbon emissions? Carbon emissions interfere with the blood's ability to carry oxygen to the brain, heart, and other tissues. Another issue is overcrowding. People living in close proximity to each other will drastically increase the chances of spreading infection and disease. Now that I've talked about the major concerns with overpopulation of the world, I would like to sum up what I've talked about. Overpopulation is a very real and serious threat. As we go about our day-to-day lives, we don't think about the future. The world's natural resources are being depleted, and the environment is suffering, and the health of society is suffering right along with it. For the sake of future generations, we need to stop thinking about the present and start thinking about the future. So we have 113,400 roughly. Population increase. So in the last 8 minutes or so, the world's population has increased 100,000 people. Thank you.